name is Carola, and I'm biking around Europe for 1 year. My goal is to meet Christians from many different backgrounds and explore what the church in Europe looks like and what connects us all. I made my way to Ireland, where I biked around for a month and eventually made it to Dublin. Last week I introduced you to Victoria, who connected me with Alwyn and who was so nice along with her roommates to let me crash on their couch so I could stay another week. Today I'm going to Spirit Radio, which is a Christian radio station here in Ireland, and I am going to tell them a little bit about my project, and I'm going to take you along. This was my first radio interview where I was in person, so it was really fun to meet all the people involved and see how everything works. It was really fun, and I linked to the interview down below if you want to listen to it. Afterwards, me and Victoria visited the Powerscourt estate, which was so beautiful. I felt really honored that I got invited to Jonathan's birthday party, which was so much fun and filled with really nice people and a lot of music. I also met Liske and Francesco, who you will meet in a later video. Until now, I have only introduced Victoria as a friend I met in Dublin, but she's also an amazing singer. So today I'm here with Victoria Johnston. She's an amazing singer here in Ireland who has been shortlisted for a Grammy actually in 2021. And maybe in the beginning you can just introduce yourself and tell us what kind of music you do.
People ask me, and it's really hard to put a full stamp on the genre, but I would say that it probably comes under the kind of global world category. So the likes of artists that would come under that category would be Enya, Clannad, and those kind of more Celtic-y Irish artists.
I loved listening to your music, and the song that you were shortlisted for the Grammys for was called Tar Lum. Am I saying it right?
Yes, Tar Lum, yeah.
And that's actually a full Irish song, right?
Yeah, so I think I just have a really strong passion for showcasing Irish culture, Irish heritage, and through that the Irish language through my music. Also, some people have kind of interpreted in a Christian aspect as well, because obviously Follow Me is a strong reference to the Bible. But I released the song really, as I do with all my music, that people can interpret it whatever way they want. Do you know who is a bit of my inspiration is Bono and U2. They aren't necessarily like Christian artists in terms of the music, but a lot of the lyrics and how Bono writes his lyrics and styles, there's kind of messages there that people can take up on or take and leave if they want, but that it's also accessible to everyone. It's not something necessarily that I set out to do, but I think it's anything that you're passionate about. Sometimes it just naturally will come out, but I really just try and write lyrics that are firstly positive and uplifting, that have messages of hope. It is a funny one because a lot of artists will sit down with some form of agenda, or they might even sit down with a book that is on songwriting and it's saying do this and put this type of word here, but I just never sit down with an agenda at all. So I feel quite like lucky in that sense that it just seems to be part of me that I've been created to create. And that was my time in Dublin. Next week, I will take you with me on my journey up to Northern Ireland. And I would be so grateful if you could subscribe to my channel, like and comment something on this video. Victoria has actually been shortlisted for Best Pop Vocal Album for the Grammys again this year, which was just recently announced, so go ahead and show her some love, and it would be a huge mistake if you didn't check out her music. I will link to it down in the description below the video, and as always, I will see you next Thursday.